Hey, I'm on my way. Gosh, I'm so late. I'm sorry. Say that again? No, you're breaking up. Say it again. Are you there? Are you there? Damn it.
Kemp? Mr. Kemp, I'm Charlie Moore. They tell us you can talk now and your condition is stable. You're doing all right.
Can I have that in writing?
See what I can do. If you're up to it, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Do you remember anything about what happened?
Well, I remember leaving my office that Friday afternoon. I was driving out to the country to have dinner with a client. After that, I'm a total blank until I woke up in ICU.
So, you're missing a whole week.
Yeah, if you come across it, I'd like to have it back again.
Will do. Who's Franklin Porter?
It's one of my partners.
Manuel Hastings?
It's a client. We're doing a big project downtown, a new Woolrich Performing Arts Center, and I'm the architect. Well, at least I was.
They tell you the first person on the scene was a guy who was a medic in Vietnam?
Yeah, I was lying there on the pavement. My neck was broken. I wasn't breathing, and this guy came along, and he literally took a Swiss Army knife and dug a hole in my throat and stuck a straw in it and saved my life.
Lucky he happened by.
Sometimes I wish he'd been running 5 minutes late that night. Was it my fault?
We're not sure yet.
It's been 3 weeks.
Been 4. You're missing one, remember? We have no witnesses to the actual crash. The other driver's blood alcohol level was slightly elevated. And judging from impact, you were both doing the obligatory 10 miles an hour over the speed limit.
What's the other driver have to say?
They didn't tell you. She died at the scene.
Okay, Jason, okay. We're gonna get you hooked up and breathing again. We're gonna find this, we're gonna find it, okay? You just hang on, okay? Jake's okay. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Where the hell is it? Okay, you just stay calm, okay? You stay calm.
I gotta pop off at 111. I need assistance, stat! I need assistance at 111, stat! I need assistance, please!
You just hang on, okay? You hang on. You stay with me. Stay with me.
got it.
Sorry, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Go.
Just get it. Pull it. Come on, buddy. One more. 20. Come on. Get
Come
it.
on, big man.
We got to increase the reps on the right side. You got to give me another 20.
Oh, man, I can't.
We'll work through it. We'll work through it.
My right side's not firing today. I'm done.
Come on, you got to get the right side working. You're gonna need it when they find that cure you always talking about.
Oh, shut up. I hate you.
I hate you back.
You too. All right, another 20. Here we go.
Okay. 1. Good.
That's
2.
the spirit.
All right. 3. And a boy. 4. 5.
Hey, Lila. Beginning to think you stood me up, so to speak.
Very funny.
Yeah, I'm working on an act to take it on the road.
Stop by the loft.
Yeah.
Coming along. Contractor's just doing some last-minute touch-ups.
This renovation's taking forever, but I tell you something, I gotta get out of here, Lila. I really am going crazy.
One more day. Everything's still on track for you to go home tomorrow.
Good.
That ours?
Yep. I wanted to show you what a good host I am.
And wait till you see it. It's magnificent. I admit, I had no idea how expensive this was all gonna be. The lift alone, my God.
Well, I've got to get up and down between 3 floors.
You know, I still think you could have consolidated it all on one floor.
You know, I got all my gym equipment, I got nurses and me. We can't live on one floor.
You sure you need all that high-tech exercise stuff?
That stuff is going to get my body ready so that when the scientists have found a cure, I'll be able to get up and walk, okay?
It's just,
It's just what?
I just hope whoever sold you all that expensive equipment isn't taking advantage of you.
What are you talking about?
Your vulnerability, your frame of mind.
What?
This wish for a full recovery.
This wish is a reasonable expectation based on the latest scientific research, okay?
Fine. I believe you. I do.
Oh boy, now I get it. Now I get it. You went by the loft, you saw how expensive everything was, and now you're worried about my finances.
I'm concerned, yes.
About your alimony.
Jason, it's not that. I see all this money flying out the window.
Do you have any idea how expensive it is to be disabled in this country? The sooner I get back to work, the better it's going to be for both of us, okay?
Forget I said anything about it.
Look, whatever happens, I will not shirk my obligations to you.
I know that.
I really do appreciate everything you've done while I've been here. Most ex-wives wouldn't even show up in rehab.
Look, I gotta go. I'm running late.
Okay.
I'll see you soon. Have a good trip home, okay?
Yep.
Enjoying those blueberries?
Thanks for bringing them in, man.
No problem. I hear you had another pop-off last night.
Yeah, I'm getting used to them.
Not like the first time, eh? I don't know who was more scared, you or that nurse.
Thanks, Mary. That's plenty.
What are we waiting for? Let's go home.
I'll tell you what, you get that van around here in 10 minutes or I'm gonna leave without you. Find me booking down the Jersey Turnpike.
Get you a racing stripe and some chrome mag wheels for that jalopy?
Yeah, that's the deal, brother.
Got to go see the doctor first.
No, we don't.
Yep. Let's go.
All right, if we have to, we have to. You've been absolutely terrific, Dr. Snyder, and I hope I never see you again the rest of my life.
I've never had a patient quite like you, Jason. Quite so driven. Your work ethic, your determination, formidable. You really impress me. But listen, now, when you go home, don't overdo it. You need time to rest.
I can't afford to rest. If they come up with a cure, I gotta be ready.
Like I said, driven. Who's taking you home?
Antonio?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't believe you hired him away from us.
Or if you pay these guys a decent wage.
The man of the hour.
Okay. See you in 6 months.
Ready to roll?
Hey, Antonio, slow down, will ya?
I'm way under the speed limit, man, okay? Just relax now.
After 6 months of going 3 miles an hour, this feels like warp speed.
Man, I go any slower, somebody rear end us. Now, you just calm down, okay? Just relax. We get there safe and sound. See, I told you, man, you get to live to die another day.
That's good, because I got a meeting with my partners upstairs.
I'll meet you up there.
All right. You a lucky man, you know that?
How'd you figure that?
You cheated dead how many times so far? 3, 4?
5, counting that ride.
Must be a reason you've been at death's door and back so many times.
It was an accident. Somebody got careless and crossed the yellow line. How lucky is that?
Telling you, man, got to be a reason you survived.
Well, you figured out. Let me know. Hey, guys.
Jason.
Porter and Mace, how are you?
You look great.
I look like hell.
Remarkably fit, considering.
We've been looking around. The place turned out beautifully.
Man. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it looks great. Which one do you took my pool table? Okay, Antonio, let's look around. Go see what happened to my retirement money.
You know, Jason, you don't have to worry about money. The firm is doing fine.
Without me? That's very reassuring.
No, you were right. They were able to rewire the monitors to give you voice access to the computer from every floor.
Per your specifications, the lift is triggered automatically by sensors in your wheelchair, as are the lights.
Also, per your specs, you can turn them off with your sipping straw. A code overrides the sensors. You can lock the doors to the lift that way, too.
We don't recommend that, for obvious reasons.
If you were me, you'd be dying to lock a door sometimes. Oh, this is very nice. Nice job. Well, let's go take a look at the view. Same old bricks. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to this view. Hey, looks like those guys over there redecorated. Not too bad. What's going on up there?
Major renovation. Putting together 10,000 square feet for a Spartina gallery.
Spending some real dough.
Ooh, who's the architect?
Hollingsworth.
Bud Hollingsworth. He couldn't design the stalls in the men's room. You know, I was wondering what went on over there during the day. Nothing much. But anyway, time to get back to work on the Woolrich project. Starting tomorrow, I'll be on it again full-time.
Jason, the site's already been excavated. They're pouring the foundation as we speak. They begin framing next week.
No, wait a minute here. How did that happen?
We had to reassign it.
We made an agreement in the hospital.
What can I tell you? The client...
Insisted. Wasn't confident you returned to work with all your former resources intact.
So, who'd you give it to?
Claudia Henderson. She's new girl.
Actually, she is very talented.
Well, that's good, because then you won't have any problem giving her something else to do. Because I'm back with my resources intact. Then the Woolrich Center is mine, Antonio. I don't believe you two.
We can give Woolrich back to you, if...
Yeah, you sure can. You don't have a choice.
But we're not going to take it away from Claudia. She's been working her ass off for 6 months, and I gotta tell you, the client is very happy with the work she's been doing.
Oh, you guys don't waste much time, did you? Did you give the job away while I was on the operating table? Because you didn't think I'd survive the surgery, is that it?
Look, Jason, we didn't know what would happen. You're gonna have to learn to work with her. I'm sorry.
Look on the bright side. Somebody's got to do all those boring lunches with the client.
Oh, the bright side. Interesting way to describe stabbing me in the back.
Come on, we got to beat him downstairs.
Same old Jason.
Only more so.
Surprise.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Jace.
Oh, no. What have you done here?
Hey, Jason.
Welcome home, Jason.
Oh, this is too much. Hi, everybody. So good to see you.
You look great.
Hey, Susan, how are you? I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Wow.
Gents, where'll I find Mr. Kemp?
Right over there.
Thanks. How you holding up?
Well, a little overwhelming, all this attention.
Listen, I came to tell you. We went outside the department, did some computer modeling, and reenacted the accident.
And?
It's her fault. She swerved over the center line, no doubt about it. So, for whatever it's worth, you're not to blame.
Thank you. This thing's really been weighing on my mind.
Yeah, well, that's why I came to tell you. And pay my respects, so.
Well, next time there's a homicide in the neighborhood, feel free to drop by.
I'll do that. See ya.
I want you to get some rest, Big Shot. I'll see you.
Okay.
Excuse me. Jason,
Hey.
sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have burdened you with my money anxieties. Seeing this place put me in a panic.
It's okay.
Jason, there's something I've been trying to tell you. I've been seeing someone, and it's serious.
Wow. Congratulations.
Look on the bright side. If it works out, no more alimony.
Light a candle.
I know you'll make something good out of all this. You always do. Goodbye.
Take care. Hey, you see that blonde down there?
Yeah, man.
Wave back to her for me.
All right, here you go. Enjoy your party, man.
Well, after a while, too much Vivaldi can sort of make you seasick.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way about Philip Glass.
Philip Glass?
What do you think I only listen to reggae music? Allison downstairs, she be on duty all night. She got a monitor. You need anything, you just click.
Okay.
Got my phone number and my beeper number hot wired to your computer. Allison called me. I'll be here before you can say Rastafarian rehabilitation.
You know what? I think you're overqualified for this job.
I think so, too.
Would you do me a favor?
Yeah, man.
Open my closet. I'd like to take a look.
All right. Here you go.
And put on your dancing shoes. Bring up Woodrich Project subcontractors. Display list of marble vendors. Bring up marble selections. Hey, Janet, could you grab me a lemonade, please? I'm real thirsty.
I would if I knew where it was. Mr. Kemp? Hi, Claudia Henderson. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Habit.
No, forget it. People do it to me all the time.
The front door was open, so I just came in, and I hope you don't mind.
You know, my front door is always open. I got nurses, I got aides, I got delivery people. I mean, the whole world just kind of comes and goes as it pleases.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Sure I do. You're the new girl. I'm sorry. Porter said that you were the talented new girl.
At least he called me talented.
So, you've been working on my project, keeping it warm for me.
Well, I hope I've been doing a little more than that.
Actually, I hope you haven't.
You know, we've met before.
I don't think so.
I joined the firm the week before your accident. We met at a staff meeting on Friday afternoon.
You'll have to forgive me. I mean, ordinarily I'd remember.
Well,
but...
there's no reason that you should.
No, in fact, I have a photographic memory for names, faces, blueprints, trivial statistics. But I don't have any memory from that Friday afternoon until the accident. It's gone. It's erased from the hard drive. It never happened.
It must be disconcerting to have a gap in your memory like that.
Thank you. Yep, it's just about the same size as the gap in my spinal cord.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
Well, who is? You know, most people don't even know how to look me in the eye. This wheelchair just kind of freaks them out.
I have to admit, I'm a little bit freaked out myself right now. Should we get started?
Yeah, I have a few questions first.
I thought you might. trying to set a meeting with Woolrich's project point person to discuss furnishings, fabrics, wallpaper, paint colors, various other decorative minutiae like lobby art. You want to join us?
Lobby art? I'd rather drink my
Don't
own.
finish that. I'll take the meeting. We can't seem to find a vendor who can supply sufficient amount of olivine marble.
What about Lombardi?
Bankrupt. You might want to start thinking about alternatives.
I call Paluzzi in New York and tell him to give me a price.
Tell him.
He owes me.
Gotcha.
Sorry, could you just ask Janet to come up a minute?
Sure, what do you need?
Just anything to drink. My throat's killing me.
Don't be silly, I'll get it.
You don't mind?
Of course not.
Thanks. And the straws are right by the glasses.
Got it.
Bring up interior tiles. Show wall selections. Choose 2. And bring up floor selections. Choose 3. And bring up sconces.
Thanks. Okay, where were we?
Wall sconces.
Call Latimer and Fitch and Charleston, accept no substitutes.
I'm impressed.
God is in the details.
Hey, man, what you doing sitting here in the dark?
I'm spying on my neighbors. I think she's just discovered her husband's got an online girlfriend. Oh, now she's really reading him the riot act.
Serious melodrama.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have to try to fix up one of those personal surveillance devices, get you that all-important bird's eye view.
Would that make me a bona fide, no two ways about it, peeping Tom?
Definitely.
Go for it.
Ready for bed now?
No, I want to stay up a while, you know, like a grown-up.
Got a lady friend I can go see.
Beautiful.
So she caught him cheating on the internet, huh? You thinking about fooling around in cyberspace, man?
Well, about the only way I can fool around right now. It wasn't always that way.
You were a ladies' man back in the day.
I did okay.
I bet you did. Fix you that surveillance.
Thanks. Achilles, bring up telephone. Dial 911.
911 operator.
I need to report a domestic altercation.
Can you describe what's happening, sir?
Tell me when it's in focus.
No, not yet.
Better?
No, a little more, just tweak it a little bit. Yes, there, that's perfect, perfect. Great, now how do I operate this thing?
Pan, zoom, tilt, use your straw.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna go left. Oh. Ooh, whoops. I gotta practice with this. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna zoom in there. Oh, that's odd.
What's odd? What's that?
What's it look like?
Looks like a personal surveillance device. Bird watching?
Wildlife, definitely.
Isn't this illegal?
Probably. I guess he's still in the slammer.
In a slammer?
Yeah, the sculptor across the way beat up his wife last night.
You're kidding.
Jason sick the cops on him.
Oh, so this isn't just cheap thrills, it's in the public interest.
Call me citizen voyeur.
So is he gonna come after you?
No, I don't think so. He doesn't know I called the cops and I didn't give my name to 911.
So what's odd?
Well, what's odd is that he really beat the crap out of her last night. And today she doesn't look so bad.
She's wearing a lot of makeup for this early in the day. This is kind of exciting. Bet you could see some pretty sexy stuff with this thing.
I already have. After dark, this whole building goes from a PG-13 to a hard R.
Care to be more specific? Remember, God is in the details.
Well, come on over some night, see for yourself.
Maybe I will. We'd probably end up fighting over this.
I'm putting in another one upstairs in the bedroom.
Oh, you guys are obsessed.
You know, from here I got a straight shot right down into the loft, ringside seat.
If you were my neighbor and I knew you had this...
Would you put on a floor show?
Maybe.
If you were my neighbor, I'd be watching you the whole time.
Yeah, sure. You just better be careful you don't get caught.
I think I'll go upstairs, set up the second camera.
Okay, party's over. Back to work.
Right behind you.
He didn't call the cops, you creep. I did.
Jason?
Oh, Allison, you scared me to death.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just came up to see if you needed anything.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, let me know when you're ready for bed.
Antonio's coming about midnight.
No problem. Sorry to disturb you.
It's okay.
No, 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 no!
Jesus, quick, can you stay up? Killing me! Stop it!
No!
What happened? Did you have a pop-off? Let me deflate your trach.
Go call Antonio. Tell him to get over here right now.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Do it, damn it. Do it, please, please.
Besides, you can't sleep for all this, because personally,
I'm sorry.
I got no trouble sleeping. I like sleeping.
No, I apologize.
Sleep like a baby, in fact.
I apologize again, but what time is it?
Almost 3:30.
Damn, I think we missed it.
Miss what, man?
Whatever was going on over there.
You sure you didn't dream it?
Ask Allison.
There was a whole lot of racket and commotion over there. And there was some sort of light flashing.
Well, it's quiet now.
She's not there. Something's happened. Something's happened to her. I know it.
Sorry, traffic.
Oh, hi, Claudia.
I'm running late myself today. I didn't get any sleep last night.
You want me to come back after you finish breakfast?
No, it's all right. I'm done. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I talked to Charlie Moore yesterday about our neighbors.
You did? What'd you find out?
It turns out their name is Thorpe, Eileen and Julian. He's a hotshot sculptor, and she's a retired New York gypsy.
Fortune teller?
No, not that kind. A Broadway gypsy, chorus girl. Now, Charlie Moore says they're going to prosecute him for battery even if she doesn't cooperate, because it's an election year and the mayor wants to crack down on domestic violence. So he made bail last night. He came home, and then they had another knockdown, drag-out fight.
You're kidding.
And then after that, at 3 in the morning, he starts banging and welding away in the studio, and I could not sleep at all.
I can't believe it. The night he gets home from jail, he lets her have it again. So where is she now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her this morning. I'm worried about her.
I can't believe you saw them go at it again.
Well, I heard it. I thought somebody would call the cops. I mean, she screamed loud enough.
Well, maybe she's just trying to stay out of his way this morning. I know I would.
No, you don't get it. This woman never leaves the apartment. I mean, she doesn't even go to the corner store for cigarettes. He buys all the groceries. He buys the liquor. I mean, she's a major alcoholic. But this morning, this is the first time that I haven't seen her at all.
You think she'll testify against him?
Well, she just found out he's having an affair with somebody else.
How do you know that?
I saw it happen.
Well, you are a nosy Parker.
She really gave him hell. And he's leaving her for another woman.
And when she finds that out, she's gonna testify against him, believe me.
All right, enough speculation. We got a lot of work to do. Come on, we've still got some major molding decisions to make.
$97.62.
Hey, Allison. Jason.
Hi, Claudia. Do you need anything?
No, I'm fine, thanks. All right.
Hi.
What's all that?
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I picked up a few things. Some tomatoes, garlic, olive oil, fresh pasta.
That it's so nice of you to come cook me dinner.
Oh, no. I don't cook. I shop. I can't cook. I thought that maybe Allison...
No, Allison doesn't cook at all, believe me.
What are we gonna do?
Well, can you boil water?
I can try.
Okay, grab a big pot down there.
Pot, okay. Right.
Big. It's a technical term that means big.
Smart Alec. A big pot.
That's better. Okay, now you need a big knife.
Big enough for you?
Yeah, it's fine. And what you do is you take the tomatoes, and you're gonna wash them, and then you dice them.
Define dice.
Oh, no, we're gonna starve. I can't tell you what a relief this is from Chinese takeaway.
I know. I have this giant bowl in my refrigerator filled with soy sauce, duck sauce, mustard sauce, literally 5 years worth of takeout packets, thousands of those little squirts.
Are you sure that you don't mind doing this?
Not at all.
No, that's the part I hate.
What, the napkin?
It makes me feel like a big baby with a bib on.
I think it's kind of attractive. It's like tuxedo look without the tux.
So, would you go to the window and look over there and see if she's come back yet?
Yeah, sure. Want that?
Yeah, thanks.
Looks like her stuff is still there. Huh. She didn't leave him.
How can you be so sure?
Well, her jewelry box and her perfume are still on the dresser. She might leave her husband, but she's not going to leave her jewelry.
Well, that's my point. Something must have happened to her.
Jason, she probably spent the day at a bar or at her sister's or her mother's trying to get up the courage to come home. But she's gonna come home, she'll be remorseful, they'll be all lovey-dovey for a few days, and then they'll go at it again. Relationships like that are far too complicated to understand from the outside. Next time, do us all a favor and don't call 911.
I'm not sure there's gonna be a next time. I think he killed her last night.
Run that by me again.
So he makes bail, he comes home, and he tells her he's gonna leave her for another woman. She threatens to testify against him and ruin his life. Then they have a drag-out fight, and this time he kills her.
So what do you think?
Aside from no body, no witnesses, no evidence whatsoever that a crime was committed, as crackpot theories go, very plausible.
Are you cynical, Charlie, or just apathetic?
Did you see this murder?
I heard it.
You heard them fighting, which married couples do from time to time.
I heard her scream, and then I heard him banging and sawing away all night in his studio.
Residential zoning violation and not very neighborly, but hardly a capital crime.
He was covering up a murder.
Look, I hate to be cynical, but you're lying in bed, you can't sleep, you're looking at the ceiling, you start to imagine things.
I didn't imagine this.
Allison, did you hear a scream?
Well, I was downstairs.
Allison, you telling me you didn't hear Mrs. Thorpe scream?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I might have been in the laundry room. I have a monitor in there so I can hear Jason, but I can't really hear anything from outside.
All right. No corroboration on the blood-curdling scream. Yet. I'll canvass the neighbors.
Thanks.
Too bad that wasn't going last night. We could have gone to the videotape. You mind my asking, what kind of medication are you on?
No, you name it.
Allison, help me out here. He had anything which would affect his judgment or perception?
Sleeping pills and Valium.
I rest my case. See, I think it's possible that you just hallucinated the whole scenario.
Aren't you at least going to go over and talk to them? I mean, don't you admit this is suspicious?
It's far-fetched. But if she doesn't come home by noon tomorrow, I'll go talk to Thorpe. I'll tell him that we're trying to reach his wife to drop the charges. Give him an incentive to call her and get in touch with us.
And what if he says he doesn't know where she is?
I'll keep my eyes peeled. If I see any big sticky patches of blood on the rug, I'll clap the cuffs on.
Very funny.
In the meantime, I'd take up a different hobby if I were you. You too, young lady.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Can't fool me. You got a Jones for this, too. I can tell.
I don't know, Jason. Maybe he's right. I mean, maybe we're just letting our imaginations run wild with this thing.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Not crazy. Just imaginative.
He killed her. I know it. So he sold the sculpture. Now, what about his wife? I mean, in case you hadn't noticed, she's still missing.
She's not missing. She's gone. She left. Via con Dios.
How do you know?
I asked him.
And you just believed him?
It was just what I figured. He had a deadline. He kept pounding away all night, kept her up. She was still pissed off at him for the roughing up he gave her. They had words.
They had a lot more than that.
Anyway, 6 in the morning, she'd had enough. She put some things in a bag. She said she was going to visit her sister in Rhode Island for a few days of peace and quiet, and she split.
We don't know that.
Last night, after our cockamamie conversation, I inquired. Mrs. Thorpe left her domicile yesterday morning, bright and early, just like he said.
What witnesses?
Super for one, car service driver for another. Driver took her to the train station. They both mentioned she had a little overnight bag with her.
Well, what about her jewelry and her perfume?
What about them?
They're still on her dresser.
You too. I knew it. You know, I take a pretty dim view of this electronic snooping.
Why don't you take a look for yourself?
I don't have to see for myself. Her jewelry and perfume are on her bureau means she didn't leave town? Pretty thin. She was in a hurry. She left it. No big deal.
Are you absolutely sure it was her?
I called Rhode Island. I spoke to her. She's there.
All right, what about the scream?
I canvassed that building, this building, the next building, the surrounding suburbs. Nobody else heard it.
That's impossible.
Not if you dreamt it. I gotta get back to the real world, kids. It's been fun. Sayonara.
I'm sorry, Jason.
This getting out of bed in the middle of the night ain't gonna be a regular thing, man.
No, last time, I promise.
You're not gonna always get my old job back.
I know, I'm sorry, thank you.
She like you, you know.
Oh, Allison?
Claudia.
Oh, Claudia. Yeah, we're getting along very well on a project together.
Not like that. Like a woman, like a man.
Huh. Well, I only see two problems with that. One, she could have any man she wants, and two, I'm damaged goods. Contents broken during handling and shipping. Why would you want that?
I'm telling you, man, when it come to a woman, sometime waters run deeper than you and I will ever know.
Have you written anything I could check out at the library?
I don't need to write it, man. I know.
Can't be. It can't be.
Well, she's back.
Yeah, big time.
Just like I said, they're all lovey-dovey.
But it doesn't make any sense. They never were before.
I don't know, Jason. I just can't tell.
I just don't see how it can be her.
Well, you couldn't prove it by me. I didn't get a good enough look at her.
Well, this one seems to be about 5 pounds thinner. Her hair's lighter. Her mouth and her chin are a little bit different. That little mole by her mouth is missing.
Maybe she had it removed.
Maybe this one never had it in the first place. Notice anything really different?
No, not really.
She's not drinking. The other one always had a glass in her hand and a bottle by the bedside.
You're obsessed.
Well, maybe, but I'm not crazy.
What are you doing?
I don't think that's a real Mrs. Thorpe. You're gonna find out who she is. First things first, I'm gonna need Thorpe's email address.
Well, let's hope he does some business over the internet.
I know he shipped that big trapezoidal piece out the morning after his wife disappeared.
Well, we know the date. We need to know the name of the shipper.
Evergreen.
How'd you know that?
The uniform. They have little green chevrons over the right breast pocket.
You do have an eye for detail. Okay, I'll see if I can find it.
Thanks. Yeah. Anything?
He shipped that piece up to Vermont, bronze casting place up near Burlington.
And?
Damn Yankees, very closed mouth about their customers. They did tell me the name of the gallery, though, place in New York, Kimbrough. I called, told her I was interested in Thorpe's latest.
Yes?
Already spoken for, just like he told Charlie. Gallery owner said he doesn't produce a lot. Much in demand was the phrase you used.
What about his email address? Did you get that?
No luck. Do you really think he killed his wife? I mean, deep down, are you 100% on this?
100%.
That woman over there, she's not Eileen Thorpe?
No.
Even though Charlie checked her ID?
You can fake an ID.
So if she's not Eileen Thorpe...
Then who is she and where is Eileen Thorpe?
Okay. Just checking the temperature on your conspiracy theory.
Have I convinced you?
Jury's still out, but I'm keeping an open mind.
That's all I ask.
And an open line.
What?
I've got an idea.
So, these are some of my newer pieces.
They're great. So unusual. But actually, I'm looking for larger pieces.
Oh yeah, how large?
Pieces that you could display outdoors, public areas, lobbies, that kind of thing.
I just finished something like that.
Really? Can I see it?
Unfortunately, it's not here. I sent it to the buyer a few days ago.
Well, you wouldn't have a slide or a photograph, something?
I have a maquette.
That would be great.
Okay.
Cover me.
Okay. He's coming back. Quick, he's coming back from the room.
This is an interesting piece.
Thank you. It's, not available, sorry.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
You like it?
Oh, very much. Can you tell me who commissioned this piece? I'd love to see it in the flesh.
Sorry, you'd have to contact my gallery.
Kimbrough.
You know my work.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm a fan. May I use your bathroom?
Yeah, it's,
Thanks.
have fun.
He's still in the other room. Okay, he walked away. Yeah, look there, look through there. Yeah, you're right. Look through there.
Oh, wait till you see this.
You're okay. He's coming back. He's coming back.
Hey, thank you so much for showing me your work. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for your interest.
I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh no, oh no. Damn. Claudia, pick up the phone, pick up the phone.
Jason?
He knows you've been snooping around, he's coming after you. Get out of there quick.
You're breaking up.
Claudia, get out of there quick, quick, quick.
Hello? Thanks for the heads up. I took the stairs. Whew, that was a close one.
Yeah, too close.
No kidding. Sorry, I messed up.
Did you get his email address?
Yes, don't do anything rash with it.
Who, me?
You. Listen, you were right.
I was?
Mm-hmm. There is definitely a new girl in residence over there, and the old one is not coming back.
What convinced you?
Eileen's perfume and her jewelry have been put away and replaced by some other woman's, and it's not the same stuff, not at all.
Any sign of another name?
No, whoever she is, she's still going by the name Eileen Thorpe, using her ID, her checkbook, everything. Oh boy, I blew it. If I hadn't left that screen up, he'd never have known.
No, maybe that's good. It might make him nervous. If he gets nervous, he might make a big mistake.
What now?
Well, since he's already sweating, why don't we turn up the heat? I know that woman's not your wife. I know what you did. I know who you are, and you won't get away with it. Send. And now we wait. Come on, turn around, go to the computer. Come on. That's it, boot it up. Okay. Oh, come on, read your mail. All right. That's it. All right, send me something back. Bring up email. Read. What do I want? What do I want? Email to Hanrasp. I want to nail you, pal. I want to make you pay for what you've done. I want you to lie awake and wonder when they're coming to get you. Send. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Oh, sorry. Are you okay?
Yes. What is it?
Oh, I just came up to see if you wanted me to wash your hair.
No, thank you.
Okay. Do you want me to leave these off?
Yes, please.
All right. Sorry.
Dial Charlie Moore.
Yes?
Oh, Mrs. Moore, is Jason Campus Charlie there?
He's working a case. If you like, I can page him.
Tell him that the boy isn't crying wolf this time, the wolf's at the door. And ask him to call me the minute he comes in. Doesn't matter how late, I'll be up.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Thank you. Disconnect. Dial Claudia Henderson.
Hi, this is Claudia. I'm not here right now. You know what to do.
Claudia, hi. Yeah, it's Jason. Just wanted to say that I've had dinner already, so no need to drop by, and I'll see you in the morning, okay? Bye. Disconnect. Dial Antonio.
Leave me a message, I'll call you back.
Antonio, it's me. If you get this message, get over here immediately. Hurry, get over here immediately. Disconnect.
Intercom on.
Allison,
Yes?
would you please lock the outside elevator door?
Are you sure?
Just lock the door now, would you please?
Okay.
Thank you.
You scared me this time.
I'm sorry.
Is there something wrong? Something I should know about? Because you're acting really weird.
I know I've been very jumping in, but I didn't mean to take it out on you.
It's all right.
Now, is the front door locked? The outside elevator door locked? Is everything locked?
It's all locked.
Okay, good. Well, I think I'll settle in and watch a little TV.
I'll be downstairs if you need me.
Tell you what, if you want to, you could come on up and keep me company.
Okay. I'll just go down and get my charts. I'll be right back.
And a couple of Valium for me, too. I'm just kidding.
Knocks it into right field, and Hall's going to be at second with a stand-up double.
Go ahead. You know, Frank, I think that was a Finley split-fingered fastball. It just...
Hey, Allison. Antonio, come on in, watch the game. We're up by 2 on the coast. Who the hell are you?
You know who I am. You've been spying on me. Even sent me those charming emails this evening.
No, you're mistaken. It wasn't me.
Tell you what, I'll go check your email directory. If I'm not on it, I'll go home. No harm done.
How did you get in here?
I walked in. How about you?
The elevator door was locked.
I was already inside.
Allison, dial 911. Allison, 911. Now. Allison, dial 911. Allison.
I don't think she can hear you.
What did you do to her?
Never you mind. Look at yourself. Sitting at that window, day in, day out, spying on people.
How terribly, terribly small. Can you actually see anything? I don't think so. I told her, if he'd seen something, why'd he wait until now?
But he could still cause trouble, she said. Get the cops snooping around.
She's got a point there. Hey. So, I need your password so I can retrieve those emails.
Hand it over.
I don't remember it.
Too bad. That little nurse, Alison, huh? Is it true what they say about nurses? Is it?
What did you do to her, you bastard?
Little methylene chloride. She'll wake up with a headache. You want to cooperate with me, that's all she'll have.
Achilles.
Achilles. Very pompous.
Don't you hurt her.
For somebody that I'm sure spends most of their time thinking, you're not too smart, are you? Of course I won't hurt her. No one will ever know I was even here. That's the point. No one will know, and everyone will be a lot better off without you. Don't you think? Honestly.
That looks like it could just fall apart right there.
You'd think they'd come up with a better design, don't you? Too easy to fix.
On the other hand, cracks in the tubing. So hard to find. Enjoy the rest of the game. I'll just turn up the volume. Wouldn't want somebody to walk in, hearing you gasping like a fish, eh? I'll let you get some rest now. I'll try and visit you again soon. Okay? Bye.
Achilles. Change password to Icarus.
Achilles.
Icarus. Bring lift to 3. Lock downstairs doors.
stop this running around, shall we? So you can breathe on your own. Nice one. I'll get to the points. You're gonna die. If you give me the proper password, no one else will get hurt. If you don't, I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground, and you're gonna watch. You like watching things, don't you?
Go to hell.
Jason, that's you, man.
What?
Man, what? Hop up with.
It's bad.
Behind.
Let him go, Thorpe. Let him go. Back off.
Okay.
Back off.
All right.
On your face. Turn over.
All right, man. Okay. Here it is.
Put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Both of them.
Just take it easy. Here it is. I got it. One more. Okay. There you go. You'll be all right now. She all right?
Well, I guess you didn't dream it. What do you know? Very fancy. Pretty nice looking building for a glass silo.
You know, you really are a Philistine, you know that?
Actually, I do know that.
How's jury selection going?
Well, I gotta tell you, this is a pretty thin case. No confession, no corpse, maybe no crime.
What about the sister?
Oh, she confessed, all right.
She did?
To being the missing woman's sister and having an affair with her brother-in-law, which may be a crime in some states, but not here.
But she didn't confess to murder.
Why would she confess to murder? She does that, it's all over. Why does anyone ever confess to murder? There's no upside. Nah, killers only give it up on television to better-looking cops than me.
She was murdered, there is no doubt about that.
Plenty of doubt about that.
What about the perfume, the jewelry?
Cornerstone of my case.
So what's gonna happen? Are they just gonna walk?
Oh, they're not gonna walk exactly, no. We've got her for impersonating her sister. She kited some checks. The fraud charges may stick.
Big deal.
And we got him for assaulting Allison. Attempted murder on you. No, these guys are gonna do some time. But for the murder of Eileen Thorpe, I don't think so.
I don't understand why you can't find the bronze. 'Cause you find the bronze, you're gonna find her, I'm convinced of it. I think that he stuffed her body inside it, he sanded it, he painted it, and shipped it out right under our noses.
Jimmy Hoffa in the Meadowlands.
Probably where he got the idea.
Jimmy Hoffa was never found, let me remind you.
There you are. We're ready downstairs.
Okay, you ready?
Have another sip. Okay.
You all know my partner, Jason Kemp, who designed this spectacular building and saw it through, despite enormous odds and difficulties. I'd like him to come over here and do the honors. Jason?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is really a wonderful day for me. A day I often thought would never come. First, I need to thank some very special friends. My right-hand man and resident philosopher, Antonio Fredericks. My head nurse, Allison Rothman, is here with us today. And especially my partner, my very talented partner on this project, Claudia Henderson. Without all of them and their support, I literally wouldn't be here today. Now, I know that it's customary on these occasions for the architect to cut the ribbon. Well, it's not really possible right now, although I hope that someday soon it will be. Well, actually, I could cut it with my teeth. Instead, I'd like to ask the one who was really indispensable on this project to come up and do the honors. Claudia Henderson. Claudia?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Jason.
Woolrich commissioned the piece from Thorpe. It's been sitting in our lobby all this time.
How could we not have known that?
Remember that meeting you didn't go to on lobby art? Woolrich told me that he commissioned a bunch of sculptures from prominent local artists, that you'd approved the sketches, and it was a done deal. They never told me the names of the artists. I never asked.
I never approved any sketches.
It was the day of your accident.
Oh, that's why I don't remember.
Morning.
Hi, Charlie.
I just heard from the lab.
What were the results of the x-rays?
Negative.
Are you sure?
She ain't in there. We're back to square one. Attempted murder and check kiting. We struck out, kids. See you in court.
I'm sorry, Jason. I'm gonna take one last look at the scene of the crime.
Sure, knock yourself out.
Dead here during the day.
No, I keep telling you, nighttime's the right time.
Has the late show started yet?
What?
The X-rated version?
What do you mean?
I think you know very well what I mean.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
You're incredible. It always won't be like this, you know. Right now I can't, you know, but I'm gonna be on my feet again in a few years.
I believe that. Doesn't matter.
In the meantime,
We're just gonna have to be creative.